What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, the Subi fam. Today we got your boy Harry here today with the STI, 18 STI. She's currently stock, and we're gonna be doing, your first performance mod. It's the Cobb Accessport. Now he's currently gonna flash the car for the first time, and he's gonna just put it on the stage 0 map for just to see some numbers, see how the car's running, and before he installs the intake and puts it on the stage 1+. So yeah, let's jump into it. Alright guys, so he's got the Accessport unboxed. He's going to plug it into the OBD2 for the first time and then plug it into the Accessport itself. Alright guys, so here we go. He's going to plug the Accessport in and we'll go through the steps here. Alright guys, so he's got the Accessport plugged in. Alright, so this is going to be your first screen. Now you're just going to hit OK. And then you're going to want to hit install the Accessport to the car. Pretty simple. Now the Accessport is communicating with the STI. Verify that the ignition switch is in the on position. So we're going to have Harold put the key in the on position. Not on, but just, you know what I mean, once. One more. Okay, so now that the vehicle's in the on position, it just read it. So now it says, please confirm that your vehicle matches the identification results. 2018 USDM WRX STI, so that's right. So we're gonna hit OK. Alright guys, so now the next step is it's going to throw up all the tunes on there for you. So, obviously, there's certain tunes for certain parts that you have. But we are going to, try out just the stage 0 first, which it does copy, the stock map from the car and it loads it onto the Accessport. So that will be, the same tune, stock tune. So yeah, you're just going to have to click OK on whatever tune you want. If it's an intake, you do the stage 1+. So yeah, let's jump into that. So it's just telling you that, in a result in an ECU failure could, crash the whole car. So everybody just make sure your batteries are charged, your batteries are good, and, don't be leaving any lights on or, doors open or anything like that, because you do not want the car to die out on you while it's flashing. So now here we go. The car is getting flashed. We're at 7%. So that your dash will go crazy, a bunch of stuff will come up. I'll tell you to check owner's manual, yada yada yada. But it's just doing its thing, so just let it do its thing, and yeah. Alright guys, so it's gonna flash again one more time. Alright guys, so the car just finished flashing, so now it's going to have you put the car back in the off position. Alright. So now once the car is in the off position, you're just going to hit OK. Now it's just completing the reflash process. And now it's going to tell you to put the key back in the on position. Installed successful. Turn the ignition key off and then leave the car off for about 15 seconds after you turn the car off, and then she should be good for a startup, guys. Alright guys, so we waited, you know, a little bit more than 15 seconds. We were just bullshitting and whatnot. So we're gonna get the first start on now. You know, it does turn over a little bit rougher. It takes a little bit longer because obviously we reflashed the car, so you know, don't get nervous. It's alright. So hell yeah. You gassed, Harry?
Oh yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. There she goes. Alright guys, so we're gonna start setting up the gauges, and I'll let you know exactly what we put on there and exactly what you want to monitor. So hell yeah. Alright guys, so fast forward to the next day. My brother Harry been driving the car. It's been feeling smooth. How you liking it, buddy?
Doing really well.
Hell yeah, man. So we got, you know, we got his 6 gauges up, so I just want to go over what to monitor and, you know, what to look out for. Most people do rock the 6 gauges. We are monitoring the AFR, the DAM, which is the dynamic advanced multiplier, and then we're rocking the boost. I mean, we do have the boost over there, but we're gonna have it up over here as well. Fine knock learn, just to see, you know, on the wide open throttles to see how the car's doing, and then IETs and also coolant temp. So that's just, you know, basic things that you want to monitor in the Subaru, and you know, you just want to kind of keep an eye on those. You know, DAM should always be 1.0. If you do reflash the car and put it back on the stock Subaru tune, you'll notice that it does reset to 0.5 first, and then, you know, you want to get into like 3rd gear and just hit, you know, a little bit of boost for a little bit of second. Just put the engine under some pressure, and you'll see the DAM shoot right back up to 1.0. And obviously, you know, the Accessport is just awesome to, you know, monitor and just to see how the car's running, and, you know, really be able to know when you can beat on the car, to be honest. But yeah, all right guys, so we got his 2018 Subaru WRX STI on the stage, you know, 0 map on the Cobb Accessport. We got the Cobb Accessport married to the car, installed. So, you know, watch out for some videos coming soon. He does have the Cobb SF intake, so we will be, you know, flashing this thing again and putting her on the Stage 1 Plus map pretty soon. So if you're liking all the content and you're liking the channel, make sure you subscribe and like the video. Subi fam out, baby.